The way you make others feel says everything about who you are. Pause for a moment and let that sink in. Have you ever walked away from an interaction feeling drained, unappreciated, or invisible? Or perhaps you've experienced the opposite, feeling uplifted, valued, and truly seen. Which experience do you want the women in your life to have when they're around you? Welcome, my friends. This video isn't just about attraction or dating tips. It's about something far more profound: the art of creating genuine connections and fostering an environment where women feel truly comfortable, respected, and appreciated in your presence. Whether you're looking to improve your relationships with colleagues, friends, family members, or romantic partners, the principles we'll explore today have the power to transform how you interact with women in all areas of your life. Throughout this journey, we'll delve into Stoic wisdom, modern psychology, and practical techniques that will help you become the kind of man who naturally makes women feel great. We'll explore the importance of self-awareness, emotional intelligence, and authentic communication. You'll learn how to create a safe space for vulnerability, how to listen with genuine interest, and how to express yourself in a way that builds trust and mutual respect. By the end of this video, you'll have a new perspective on your interactions with women. You'll be equipped with powerful tools to create meaningful connections, foster positive emotions, and become a source of comfort and strength for the women in your life. This isn't about manipulation or quick fixes. It's about personal growth and becoming the best version of yourself. So, are you ready to embark on this transformative journey? Let's begin by examining the foundation of all great interactions: self-awareness and inner peace. Imagine a calm lake, its surface perfectly still, reflecting the world around it with crystal clarity. This is the state of mind we're aiming for, a place of inner tranquility from which we can truly see and appreciate others. When we're at peace with ourselves, we naturally put others at ease. This is especially true when interacting with women, who often have a keen sense for emotional undercurrents. To cultivate this inner peace, we must first confront our own insecurities, fears, and negative thought patterns. These internal struggles often manifest in our behavior, causing us to act in ways that make others uncomfortable. Perhaps you found yourself trying too hard to impress, or becoming defensive when you feel vulnerable. Maybe you've caught yourself interrupting or dismissing others' feelings without realizing it. The Stoic philosopher Epictetus once said, "It's not what happens to you, but how you react to it that matters." This wisdom is particularly relevant when it comes to our interactions with women. By developing emotional resilience and learning to respond rather than react, we create a stable, comforting presence that allows others to feel safe and valued in our company. Let's practice a simple exercise. Close your eyes for a moment and take a deep breath. As you exhale, imagine releasing any tension, anxiety, or negative emotions you're holding on to. Now, think of a recent interaction where you felt truly at ease and confident. What was different about that situation? How did your inner state affect the way you communicated and connected with others? This state of calm confidence is what we're aiming to cultivate consistently. When you approach interactions from this place of inner peace, you'll find that women naturally feel more comfortable and open around you. You'll be able to listen more attentively, respond more authentically, and create a space where genuine connection can flourish. But inner peace is just the beginning. To truly make women feel great in your presence, you need to master the art of empathetic listening. This goes beyond simply hearing words. It's about tuning into the emotions, needs, and unspoken messages behind what's being said. Imagine for a moment how it feels when someone truly listens to you, not just waiting for their turn to speak, but fully present, genuinely interested in understanding your perspective. It's a powerful experience, isn't it? This is the gift you can offer to the women in your life. When you listen with empathy, you create a space where women feel heard, understood, and valued. This doesn't mean you always have to agree or have solutions. Often, the act of listening itself is tremendously healing and empowering. As the Roman philosopher Seneca said, one of the most beautiful qualities of true friendship is to understand and to be understood. To practice empathetic listening, start by giving your full attention. Put away distractions, maintain eye contact, and focus on understanding rather than formulating your response. Pay attention to body language and tone of voice, as these often convey more than words alone. Ask thoughtful questions that show you're engaged and want to understand more deeply. Remember, the goal isn't to fix or solve, but to create a safe space where she feels comfortable expressing herself fully. This level of attentiveness and understanding is rare, and it's something that will set you apart and make women feel truly appreciated in your presence. One of the most powerful ways to create positive experiences for women is through genuine appreciation and recognition. Too often, we fall into the trap of taking others for granted or focusing on what's lacking. But when you cultivate an attitude of genuine gratitude and express it sincerely, you create a ripple effect of positive emotions that can transform your interactions. Think about a time when someone expressed heartfelt appreciation for something you did or a quality you possess. How did it make you feel? Valued, seen, motivated to do even more? This is the power you hold in your interactions with women. By noticing and acknowledging their unique qualities, efforts, and contributions, you create an environment where they feel truly valued and respected. However, it's crucial that this appreciation comes from a place of authenticity. Women have a keen sense for detecting insincerity or manipulation. The Stoic philosopher Marcus Aurelius reminds us, "You have power over your mind, not outside events. Realize this, and you will find strength." This applies perfectly to the art of appreciation. Focus on genuinely recognizing the positive aspects you see in others, rather than using compliments as a means to an end. Start by cultivating a mindset of abundance and gratitude in your own life. When you're able to appreciate the good in your own circumstances, it becomes easier to recognize and celebrate it in others. Make it a daily practice to notice the efforts, qualities, and actions of the women around you that you admire or appreciate. When expressing your appreciation, be specific and sincere. Instead of a generic, "You look nice," try, "I really admire how you always put thought into your appearance. The way you've styled your hair today really brings out the warmth in your eyes." This level of detail shows that you're truly paying attention and values her as an individual. Remember, appreciation isn't just about words. It's also about actions. Show your appreciation through active support, attentive listening, and considerate gestures. These don't have to be grand or expensive. Often, it's the small, thoughtful actions that make the biggest impact. As you practice this art of appreciation, you'll likely notice a shift in your relationships. Women will feel more comfortable, valued, and eager to spend time in your presence. You're creating a positive feedback loop where your genuine appreciation encourages more positive behavior, which in turn gives you more to appreciate. Now, let's turn our attention to another crucial aspect of making women feel great around you: creating a safe space for vulnerability. In today's world, many people, especially women, often feel the need to put up walls or present a carefully curated version of themselves. But true connection and intimacy can only happen when there's a sense of safety and acceptance. To create this safe space, start by examining your own relationship with vulnerability. Are you comfortable showing your authentic self, including your fears, doubts, and imperfections? The courage to be vulnerable yourself sets the tone for others to do the same. As Brené Brown, a researcher on vulnerability, says, "Vulnerability is not winning or losing. It's having the courage to show up and be seen when we have no control over the outcome." Practice sharing your own authentic experiences and emotions in a balanced way. This doesn't mean oversharing or burdening others with all your problems. Rather, it's about showing that it's okay to be human, to have struggles, and to not have everything figured out. When you model this kind of authentic vulnerability, you give permission for others to do the same. When a woman does open up to you, handle that trust with care. Avoid judgment, unsolicited advice, or attempts to fix the situation unless explicitly asked. Instead, offer empathy, understanding, and support. Validate her feelings and experiences. You might say something like, "That sounds really challenging. Thank you for sharing that with me. How can I support you right now?" Creating a safe space also means being reliable and consistent in your words and actions. Follow through on your commitments, be punctual, and communicate clearly. These seemingly small acts build trust over time, showing that you're someone who can be counted on. Remember, the goal isn't to be perfect, but to be authentically present and supportive. By creating an environment where women feel safe to be their true selves, you're fostering deeper, more meaningful connections. As we continue to explore these principles, you'll find that making women feel great around you isn't about grand gestures or having all the right words. It's about consistent, genuine effort to understand, appreciate, and support the women in your life. A crucial element in making women feel great around you is mastering the art of emotional intelligence. This involves not only understanding and managing your own emotions, but also being attuned to the emotions of others. Emotional intelligence allows you to navigate complex social situations with grace and empathy, creating an environment where women feel understood and respected. Imagine walking into a room and immediately sensing the emotional atmosphere. Perhaps there's tension in the air, or maybe it's filled with excitement and joy. This ability to read emotional cues is a cornerstone of emotional intelligence. When interacting with women, this skill becomes invaluable. It allows you to pick up on subtle shifts in mood, unspoken concerns, or moments of joy that others might miss. To develop your emotional intelligence, start by practicing self-awareness. Take time each day to check in with yourself. What are you feeling? Why might you be feeling this way? This introspection will not only help you understand yourself better, but also make you more attuned to the emotions of others. As you become more aware of your own emotional landscape, you'll find it easier to recognize and empathize with the feelings of the women around you. Next, work on developing your ability to regulate your emotions. This doesn't mean suppressing your feelings, but rather learning to express them in healthy, constructive ways. When you can manage your own emotions effectively, you create a sense of stability and safety that women will find comforting. They'll know that even in challenging situations, they can count on you to remain calm and supportive. Remember, emotional intelligence isn't about always being positive or agreeable. It's about being authentic and responsive to the emotional needs of the situation. Sometimes, this might mean offering a shoulder to cry on. Other times, it might involve celebrating a success or sharing in excitement. The key is to be present and genuinely engaged with the emotional experience of the moment. As you develop your emotional intelligence, you'll find that women naturally gravitate towards you. They'll appreciate your ability to understand and respond to their emotional needs without them having to explicitly state them. This creates a deep sense of connection and trust that forms the foundation of strong, meaningful relationships. Now, let's explore another vital aspect of making women feel great around you: fostering a sense of equality and mutual respect. In today's world, women are looking for partners, friends, and colleagues who see them as equals and value their contributions. By cultivating an attitude of genuine respect and equality, you create an environment where women feel empowered and appreciated. Start by examining your own beliefs and biases. We all have unconscious biases that can influence our behavior without us realizing it. Take time to reflect on your attitudes towards women in various roles: professional, personal, and social. Are there areas where you might be harboring outdated or limiting beliefs? Challenging these beliefs is the first step towards creating truly equitable relationships. In your interactions with women, make a conscious effort to value their opinions, ideas, and contributions. This means actively seeking their input, listening without interruption, and acknowledging their expertise. Avoid mansplaining or assuming you know more about a topic simply because of your gender. Instead, approach each interaction with an open mind and a willingness to learn. Remember, respect isn't just about how you treat women when they're present. It's also about how you speak about women when they're not around. Be the person who shuts down sexist jokes or comments. Stand up for women's rights and equality in all spheres of life. This consistent commitment to respect will not go unnoticed and will significantly impact how women feel in your presence. Another powerful way to make women feel great around you is by supporting their goals and ambitions. Show genuine interest in their dreams and aspirations. Offer encouragement and practical support where you can. This might mean celebrating their successes, offering words of motivation during challenging times, or connecting them with resources or people who can help them on their journey. By being a supportive ally, you create a relationship dynamic where women feel empowered and valued. They'll know that in your presence, they can dream big and pursue their goals without fear of judgment or competition. This creates a profound sense of trust and appreciation that deepens your connection. One often overlooked aspect of creating positive experiences for women is the power of active engagement. This goes beyond mere presence or passive listening. It's about being fully invested in the interaction, showing genuine curiosity, and actively contributing to the conversation or experience. Think about the last time you were in a conversation where you felt truly engaged. The other person wasn't just nodding along, but asking insightful questions, sharing relevant experiences, and building upon your ideas. That level of engagement is magnetic, isn't it? It makes you feel valued, interesting, and eager to continue the interaction. To practice active engagement with women, start by cultivating genuine curiosity. Approach each interaction with the mindset that there's something fascinating to learn. Ask open-ended questions that invite deeper discussion. For example, instead of asking, "Did you have a good day at work?" try, "What was the most interesting part of your day?" This type of question invites more detailed responses and shows that you're truly interested in her experiences. Remember, active engagement isn't about dominating the conversation or turning it back to yourself. It's about creating a dynamic exchange where both parties feel heard and valued. When she shares something, resist the urge to immediately relate it back to your own experience. Instead, ask follow-up questions that encourage her to elaborate. Show that you're actively listening by referencing details she's mentioned earlier in the conversation. Another powerful aspect of active engagement is non-verbal communication. Your body language speaks volumes about your level of interest and engagement. Maintain eye contact, lean in slightly when she's speaking, and use facial expressions that reflect your emotional response to what she's saying. These subtle cues create a sense of connection and show that you're fully present in the interaction. As you practice active engagement, you'll likely notice a shift in the quality of your interactions with women. They'll feel more seen, heard, and appreciated in your presence. This creates a positive feedback loop where they're more likely to open up, share more, and look forward to future interactions with you. Now, let's explore another crucial element in making women feel great around you: creating a sense of safety and trust. In today's world, many women have experienced situations where they've felt unsafe or disrespected. By consistently demonstrating that you're a safe, trustworthy presence, you create an environment where women can relax, be themselves, and truly flourish. Building trust starts with consistency. Be reliable in your words and actions. If you make a promise, no matter how small, follow through. This shows that your word can be trusted and that you respect her time and expectations. Consistency also applies to your behavior. Be the same person in all situations, whether you're alone with her, in a group, or talking about her to others. Respect for boundaries is another crucial aspect of creating safety and trust. Pay attention to both verbal and non-verbal cues about personal space and comfort levels. Never pressure a woman to do something she's not comfortable with, whether it's sharing personal information, engaging in physical contact, or participating in an activity. By consistently respecting her boundaries, you show that you value her autonomy and well-being. Honesty and transparency are also key in building trust. This doesn't mean oversharing or being brutally blunt, but rather being authentic and truthful in your interactions. If you make a mistake, own up to it. If you're unsure about something, admit it. This vulnerability and honesty create a foundation of trust that allows for deeper, more meaningful connections. Creating a sense of safety also involves being an ally and standing up against sexism or disrespect, even when it's uncomfortable. If you witness someone making inappropriate comments or actions towards women, speak up. This shows that you're not just paying lip service to respect, but are willing to take action to create a safer environment for women. Remember, trust is built over time through consistent actions. It's not about grand gestures, but about the small, everyday choices that demonstrate your character and values. As women come to see you as a consistently safe, respectful, and trustworthy presence, they'll naturally feel more comfortable and positive around you. Throughout this video, we've delved into the importance of self-awareness, emotional intelligence, and authentic communication. We've discussed how cultivating inner peace, practicing empathetic listening, and showing genuine appreciation can create an environment where women feel valued and respected. We've explored the power of vulnerability, active engagement, and building trust through consistent actions and respect for boundaries. Remember, making women feel great around you isn't about manipulation or following a set of rules. It's about personal growth, developing empathy, and consistently demonstrating respect and genuine interest in their well-being. By implementing these principles, you'll not only enhance your interactions with women, but also become a better, more empathetic person overall. As you move forward, continue to practice these skills in your daily life. Be patient with yourself as you grow and learn. Every interaction is an opportunity to make someone feel seen, heard, and appreciated. By focusing on creating positive experiences for the women in your life, you'll naturally become the kind of person who uplifts and inspires others. Thank you for joining me on this transformative journey. I hope you'll take these insights and apply them in your life, creating more meaningful connections and positive experiences for the women around you.